Howdy guys, hope you're all having a fantastic day. Today I am starting a new series of videos showing a complete build of a Spirit Dance guitar. This one is called the Sundance. It was an absolutely epic build, and in the coming weeks I'm going to show you the whole process of creating this wonderful guitar, even down to delivering it by hand to James Strickland, my buddy in New York. You're going to want to stick around and check this out. Remember to subscribe to the channel and click that bell notification so that you know when new episodes are released. You're going to enjoy this. In today's episode, I'm going to be showing the design and prep. So let's get going. Pretty special day today because I am going to start building another guitar. And this is going to be a special one because it is a Spirit Dance. Yeah. Check out the headstock. This one's not for me. This is actually for a client of mine. So I'm going to be recording the build process. I have had the body and neck made by my secret guy, and he is a secret guy. So even if you ask me, I'm not going to tell you who he is. Maybe I will. I don't know. Anyways, the parts are absolutely fantastic. So I'm just going to put the neck down for a second. Body first. It is Northern Ash, and you might be able to see it's nicely figured. I love using Northern Ash because of the figuring, especially when I do the burning work on this. This body is going to be absolutely spectacular. Wait till you see the design which I've done for this, and it's a very specific design. It is my own design, which I did for my client, his name is James, and I'm going to be creating something very special for him with this. Now the neck is just exquisite. It is baked maple, and obviously Spirit Dance head. I need to do a little bit of work to this to finish it. The little scoop that I do, and the carbon fiber on the back and stuff like that. But the fretwork is just so beautifully immaculate, and it has abalone inlays in there, and it's just gorgeous. So I'm gonna get going with it. I'm so excited about building this one. It's gonna be absolutely phenomenal. Alright, down to the back cave. I mean the workshop. I mean the back cave. Let's get going. I'm onto the body now, and I'm going to show you the design, and it's pretty spectacular. Check this out. Yeah, how cool is that? This is going to be called the Sundance, and like I said, it's being built for my client James, and it is quite an intricately routed body design. So all of this dark colored wood that you see here on the image, that's going to be routed out, and these are going to be protruding, so it's going to be like sun rays emanating from the medicine wheel in the middle there. So what I've done first of all is I've created a routing template, and I'm printing this out on 4 sheets of A4 paper. Then I'll kind of just splice them together so that I have something to trace, and then I can trace that onto the guitar body itself. Then it's time to start routing. Yay! So I'll have this just as a reference point anyways, so that I know what I need to route and make sure that I route the right stuff, and I don't end up routing all of this out and you know, leaving that in place, because I think it'll look really cool this way. Okay, so I've got my guitar body here. I've just spliced this together, and it's just a rough template because I'm going to need to trace this onto some see-through paper. But basically this is, if I can do it, I'm going to just sit over this, and it fits perfectly because I kind of sized it correctly and stuff. So I'm going to trace this onto some paper so that I can then trace it onto the guitar body itself. So the striations will be here, marking out where I need to route and stuff, and then I can start routing, which I'm going to do with my very funky Dremel. which is awesome. So first thing, let's get this onto some tracing paper. Right, so that's done, and I've got my template, but there's one more step I need to do. Now, I had actually forgotten to flip this image over. Usually I would, and then I would have a negative image which I could draw in pencil on this side, because then what I do is I actually use the pencil. I do it quite heavy, and then I'll stick it onto the guitar body and just basically draw over these lines again, and it transfers to the guitar body. But as it happened, I did it the right way around, and I've got to flip this over now like that, put the pencil marks on this side, and then transfer it to the guitar body. Won't take long. Almost there. Then I'm going to start routing the body. Yeah! So for the pencil, I'm using this 8B pencil, which will transfer easily. A lot of lead will come off this, or graphite, or whatever it is that it's made of. I don't know. Anyways, it will transfer to this really easily, and then it'll transfer to the guitar as well. So I've got to go through that whole process again. I'll show you a little bit, and then I'll turn off the camera, because you really don't want to see me doing this all over again, do you? Alrighty, here we go. Alright, that's all done, and there's basically pencil marks on the back of this. So now I'm going to lay it on the guitar body like this, and then just stick it down just in the edges, and then start transferring over. All I'm going to do is I'm just going to draw over these lines, and because I've put pencil mark on the other side, it's going to transfer over to the guitar body. Okay, so I'm going to use a HB pencil for this because the tip is a little harder, and it just transfers better. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to trace over where I've actually drawn. I'll quickly show you. There's actually a line there. I can actually see where it's transferred over, and then I can just fill in the gaps when I need to. So I'm going to go ahead and do the rest of this off camera, and then we'll be ready for routing. Yay! Alrighty, so the pencil marks have been transferred over to the guitar body, and as you can see here, they're quite light. That's okay, because I'm going to go over everything with this pencil and make it look like this. And I've already started. So I'm going to do the rest of the guitar, and that's going to be my map to start routing out the front of the body. I'm actually going to do the same thing on the back, or something similar, which is why I'm going to keep this, because it's going to be helpful, because I'm going to just flip it around and put it on the back, and it's going to be the template to doing the back off on this body. The body's made of northern ash, by the way, so when I do the burning on it, all these striations are going to come out and look lovely. This is going to be such a cool guitar. And there you go, all done. It's looking really cool already, even with just the penciling on it. This is going to be so much fun to do. Alright, over to the back cave to start routing. Tune in next time to check out how I routed this intricate design into this guitar body and how the final thing looks. Also remember to sub to the channel and click that bell notification so you know when the next video comes out. See you soon.